when she tried to take a break but keep my money. So, my ex, Janelle, sat me down 3 weeks ago and said, I think we need to take a relationship break to work on ourselves, but we should still live together as roomies. Translation. She wanted to date her new fitness coach, Chad, while I kept paying 70% of her lifestyle. I didn't yell. I just nodded and said, sure, but if we're just roommates, we need a formal roommate agreement. She laughed, called me a total dork, and signed it without reading a single page. Big mistake. The next morning, I handed her an itemized invoice for $1,200, her exact half of the rent, Wi-Fi, and utilities. Plus, I labeled all my food in the fridge. When she saw it that night, she threw a total fit. What is this? You've always paid most of the bills. I just smiled and said, that was when you were my girlfriend. Roommates split everything 50-50. She tried calling Chad to crash at his place, but guess what? Chad lived in a tiny studio with his ex-girlfriend. Her safety net totally vanished. Next, she tried emotional manipulation. She dressed up, lit candles, and made dinner, saying, I really miss us, babe. I politely took my plate to the spare bedroom and said, I'm respecting your boundary as roommates. When that failed, she told her friends that she wouldn't renew the lease unless I caved and went back to paying for everything. She was convinced I couldn't afford to move out on my own. What she didn't realize was that I'd been saving thousands of dollars every month. The next day, I signed a lease on a luxury high-rise downtown and handed her a 30-day notice to vacate. Right per Section 8 of our agreement. Her jaw literally dropped. You can't just leave. I can't afford $4,000 a month by myself. I looked her dead in the eye and said, maybe Chad can move in. Oh wait. On moving day, as the movers carried out my 70-inch TV, she cried, we shared that. I just tapped the paper and replied, roommates don't share assets, Janelle. Good luck with rent.